going on, everybody? It's your boy Lionheart back at you again with another gameplay video from MLB The Show 18. And as I've been telling you in the past videos I've made on MLB The Show 18, my man Bobo Brown has been doing his thing, holding his own, and just having a good old time, you know what I'm saying? So if you like this video you're about to see, definitely hit that like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell as well so you know when I'm coming up with more things. Alright, so once again, it's your boy Lionheart from Lion Den Gaming signing out. Enjoy the video.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of two. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Popped up, and there's the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Flezak?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Chris Vizcaino. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Plays at 1 now.
And he takes a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. And there's out number 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chris McGregor. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Clay Phelps. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. McGregor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, get us out of here, huh?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Narvaez is under it, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. Still no score. So striding in, Kevin Kiermaier, set to lead off the home half of the second. The pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Splitter, 2-2.
Hey, here we go.
This is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Up next for the Rays, Sam Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 down now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Wilson Ramos, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, we got no one.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Sano has it, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Ed Edler.
Second baseman, Ed Edler.
First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Here we go, boys.
count now, a ball and a strike. Lozano trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. This is flared right back over the mound. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Vizcaíno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Davies giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Clay Phelps. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count.
Here we
Phelps
go, guys.
aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses 2-1. Popped him up. Narvaez waits on it. 1 out. Digging in, Matt Duffy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Duffy playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads toward.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Stepping into the box, Sam Travis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Looking back, go 1 here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1 down, 1 down.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bogarts moving to his left. 2 gone. Into the box now. Wilson Ramos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Towards second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. Leading off the inning, Christian Arroyo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
No outs here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey,
Oh,
come
that's
on
a
now.
tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Ed Edler.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Edler.
The high fastball is in there.
0-1. Here we go right now, fellas.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's the second out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. In there, strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Vizcaíno is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this one 4-0. Ready once again, Chris McGregor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Chris McGregor.
First offering on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more. Clay Phelps. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Phelps.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He makes the running play. 2 down. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball
Hey, now
1.
we got 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Mets out in front, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2
no
now.
outs. No outs now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Duffy stands at first with 1 out.
Go 2, roll it up.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hey, 3-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A double play ball to second. 4 reined in to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hey, no outs here.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Hey, no one down here.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Ready for another shot now, Chris Vizcaino. He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Riding in once again, Chris McGregor.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. The ball hits softly on the ground. Gonna be a tough play.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, big guy, get yourself right here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fouled away. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 6, the Rays 1. There is downtown Tampa at night as we welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The New York Mets took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Bobo Brown earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Blake Snell was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.